Hello, 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 Illumineers, and welcome to Orem, Utah. My name is Nerdstrom, and today I'll be playing against myself. I've got a special Orem, Utah edition of playing against myself today. So I, just so you guys at least know, I'm currently on business doing some training for my new job. And one of the things that I got to do was to do training here in Utah. And because somehow my hotel had the ability to at least house some game and practice and all that kind of stuff, and I did already originally plan to hopefully get some time to play somewhere in one of the game stores this week in Utah. I figured, why not? I'm in a hotel that works out. I can give it a shot. I will tell you, I was not 100% prepared to play in a hotel. As you can see, this deck over here does not have anything to sit on there too, because I was only planning on just bringing one mat. Limits to how much stuff that you can have in luggage. But that being said, though, I still have enough space, and I think we should be able to play. And if I need to intrude on Donald Duck's spot down there, I don't see why we can't. So yeah. With all that said, today we have a special game going on here. We've got #1 seed Blue Steel Ward package going up against Emerald Amethyst Levers package. And this deck has these two decks have seen each play against each other before, early into set 8. And I can't remember. Did I do this again last week? I can't remember. Leave me something in the comments below. Oh, by the way, if there's anybody that's part of my 68 subscribers that is from Utah or has an association from Utah, leave a shout out. I'd love to hear from you guys. But with the Emerald Amethyst deck, there's been a lot of changes to it to make it a little bit more streamlined. Same with this Blue Steel deck to make it a little bit more relevant to set 8. And I just recently played this deck again in some competition in a constructed tournament for Winnabox. I only went 2-2, but I also did go top 10 finish, so I'm not mad. So that was kind of cool. Actually one spot shy of a top 8 spot, so I don't feel too bad about that. But yeah, so let's go ahead and get things started. So as Emerald Amethyst is the lower seed, they are going to roll first to figure out who is going to go first. And Emerald Amethyst is going to roll a 7. Okay, then let's go ahead and see what it's going to do. I did just trip on this desk a second ago, so hopefully I don't do that too much while I'm here. And ooh, okay, so Blue Steel only gets a 5. So it looks like Emerald Amethyst is going to go ahead and start first. Let's go ahead and get the deck building started, or the mulligan started. All right, so you also can see how unprepared I am. I don't have my 2 little coins on there with me. I did forget to bring those, unfortunately, but we're gonna make do with what we have and see where we go from there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to go ahead and send back 5. And we're gonna go ahead and shuffle here. I find it funny that I don't even remember my own game history, but what can you do? All right, so that is already set. Let's go ahead and see what this deck holds in store. Okay. So I am going to go ahead and discard 4. Let's see where we go from there. So I'm going to send back 4. Orem is this area of Utah is really nice. I keep kind of talking about this with the crew that I'm working with today. But there is a certain beauty that desert mountains have that's very unique to in comparison to, say, Green Mountains. Like I live in Washington State, and we see green mountains all the time. You know, snow-capped peaks. Mount Rainier is always looming over us year round. There's a lot of beauty that comes with that sort of thing, but I think it's so special seeing the desert the way that it is, and the fact that Utah, especially the Salt Lake City area, the city is just so close to the hills, is really cool to kind of see because they're just like looming above you, and it just creates a really great backdrop. And then when you combine the couple of lakes that are in the area, of course the Great Salt Lake is there, it just makes for a really cool backdrop, so you can kind of see the mountains and the water all at the same time. But it is different from like how it is with Seattle, because like our hills are a lot farther away, and you can kind of enjoy them from a distance, but just seeing them up close is just really cool. So yeah, props to Utah for some great planning of a great city. So really cool to see. Okay, so what I'm gonna do to start, before I get too far ahead of myself, I just wanted to thank you so much for joining me and watching as I play some Lorcana here. My name is Herman Nerdstrom, and I have sometimes Monday can be the only time that I can do it, but it's what I do and it's what I enjoy. So thank you so much for joining us. So to my opponent, aka myself, I say good luck and have fun, and let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so to begin, I'm going to ink a Cricky, and I'm going to go ahead and play Diablo. Let's go ahead and see that hand. Okay, so from the looks of things, all right, so you've got Big Kit, Little Kit, Bagheera, Pluto, Anna, Mickey, and John Silver. Interesting hand. We'll see what comes of that in the future. Oh yeah, and so let me go ahead and actually, I didn't actually write this correctly. Let's go ahead and fix that. EA is on this side. Start 0. Can you guys see that? I'm not sure. I can't see it until I see it on my other camera. Yeah, I think that'll work. Okay, cool. All right, cool. We'll pass turn. Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ink John Silver, and I'll spend 1 for Kit Cloud Kicker, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to ink the crab. Actually, no, I'm not going to ink the crab. Oh, here and when I'm playing against myself, I can rewind. I'm going to ink Ursula, and then I'm going to go ahead and discard, pull the lever to shift Diablo. I'm going to quest for 1 to 1, and I will pass turn. And Diablo's going to draw a card on the initial draw. So. Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. And I am going to ink Big Kit. And I will spend 2 for a Mickey. And I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. And I am going to ink a crab, and I'm going to spend 3 for Prince John. Diablo is going to quest for 1 till 2. I'll pass turn. Diablo is going to draw. And then I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to go ahead and ink Anna, and I will spend 3 to shift Kit Cloud Kicker, and I will go ahead and quest for 4 to 4, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. I'm going to ink Elsa, and I will spend 4 for Chip, choose and discard a card. I'll go ahead and discard. Let's do Manor. And then I will draw a card for Prince John. And I will quest for 1 to 3, and I will pass turn. Diablo's going to draw on the initial draw. Okay, I'm going to draw for turn. Okay, I'm going to ink Bagheera, and I'm going to. Actually, you know what? No, I'm not going to ink Bagheera. I just gave away my tactic, though. I'm going to go ahead and ink Pluto, and I'm going to spend 1 to fire the cannons on Diablo. And I will quest for 4 to 8, and I will pass turn. Okay, so I'm going to draw for turn. And I am going to, I'm going to ink a Diablo, and I'm going to spend 5 for Elsa. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and use Elsa and Chip to take out Kit Cloud Kicker. This is going to take 2, and then Chip is going to go away. And then I will I'm going to go ahead and quest for 2 to 5 with Prince John, and I'm going to go ahead and pass turn. Well, that changes things. Didn't think about that. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn. Okay, so I'm going to ink a Cogsworth, and I am going to play a Cogsworth. And I will... quest from 1 to 9, and I'll pass turn. Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and draw for turn. I'll go ahead and I don't want to do this, but I'm going to ink wrong lever, and I'm going to spend 4 to play chip. Let's go ahead and discard the last card in the hand, and I will no. I will quest for 1 to 6, and I will. Actually, no, I'm not going to. -1 to 5. I'm going to go ahead and use Elsa to sing Friends on the Other Side. Draw 2. Do I have 6? I do. And then I will. I'll go ahead and pass turn. Draw turn. I am going to spend 5 to play Aurora. Everybody gains 1 ward, and I will go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn. Draw for turn, and I am going to, let's see, I'm going to ink Sudden Chill, and I am going to spend 4 to play Genie, draw a card. To spend 1 for Diablo, discard Sudden Chill, and then go ahead and shift Diablo, and I'll go ahead and quest for 2 to 7, and I'll pass turn. Turn. There we go. I'm going to spend 5 for Bagheera, and I'll quest for 5 to 14, and I will pass turn. So just a reminder, you need to have at least 4 to knock out Mickey, and you need 6 to knock out Aurora. So we'll see what comes out. And even then, you still have to deal with Bagheera. So let's see what we got here. I'm going to go draw for turn. Oh boy. I'm going to spend 5 to play Elsa. And I guess I'm going to exert, I don't know, Aurora, because that's one of the only ones I can do. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and swing Chip into Bagheera. This takes it out, but then it deals 2 damage to each opposing character. So this one goes to 4. Prince John goes away. Diablo goes away, and Elsa and Genie take 2. So then that, like, it doesn't take anything. So, crap. I need like a cricky or something. I'm going to go ahead and quest for 3 to 10, and I will pass turn. Okay, I'm going to go and draw for turn. Thanks to the other 2 people that are watching. Thanks for joining me in the special live from Orem, Utah, playing against myself. Why not? Let's just have fun with that. I'm going to go ahead and spend 3, and I'm going to play John Silver. I'm going to go ahead and put Can't Challenge with that one, and we'll see where we go from there. And I think what I'm going to do is... I'm going to try to go for the win. Let's do it. Alright, so I'm going to quest for 5 to 19, and I'll pass turn. Let's see if Amethyst can pull the 1 card that it needs in order to surpass, to overcome the odds. Let's see. Drop turn. Nope. Diablo. Prince John. And I will quest for 4, just so it doesn't look that humiliating. To 14 and 20. Alright, so just like that, Blue Steel takes the first victory from the grasp of the upstart Emerald Amethyst. I was kind of nervous when I lost that Bagheera the first time around, but I just happened to just draw another one, and it worked out. Worked perfectly. Worked out. I think what I could have also done is I could have just tried to outquest this deck too, because it did have a little bit more momentum, especially because I kept putting more characters out. It's not like I was going to go ahead and challenge with these ones anyway. So, yeah, nice. Yeah, a little bit of misplace here and there, but I think overall, I think I tried to play it as fair as I possibly could have. But yeah, Blue Steel takes the first victory. So again, if you like that, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Nerdstrom. You can also see my stuff on Instagram at Nerdstrom321. I don't put a whole lot of content on there, but when I do, it's usually mostly Lorcana based. So yeah, let's go ahead and see what this hand will bring us. And in this case, I did pretty much pull God Hand on this side. Save for I didn't get Alice, which I really wish I could have gotten, but let me do with what I had. See what we get. And Amethyst is going to go and start this next round. Let's see where we go from there. Yes. No. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and send it back 4. There we go. All right. Let's go see what Amethyst has up its sleeve this time. I was pretty close to a God Hand on this side, but just didn't come to be. And it still won't. I'm going to discard this entire hand. And I get a new one. Flip this over. 0, 0. Okay. Oh, for watching. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate your views. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's take this. No, actually, let's. Yeah, I don't need that. Nope. You know what? Actually, no. I think I do need. No, actually, no. Against this deck, I don't need any of this. So I should go with that. I also don't need that either. So let's actually do. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and send that 5. So for those of you guys who are familiar with the Utah area, particularly around Provo, Orem, let me know in the comments if there's any cool spots that I should check out for Lorcana while I'm out and about this week. Again, got cards, and I had the ambition of playing with as much time as I did have here in Utah, given my situation. But yeah. So if you guys know of any cool spots over here, let me know. I also am taking food recommendations as well. In particular, I do enjoy myself some fast food and a little bit of casual dining. So please let me know if there's anything you would say is a good recommendation. So what I'm going to do is to start, I will actually, let's just keep that there, This is actually grounds for maybe a weird deck choice, but let's see. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and ink this Diablo, and I'm going to play that Diablo, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. Oh boy. I'm going to Ink John Silver and pass turn. Okay, I'm gonna draw for turn. I'll go ahead and ink this Diablo, and I will play this Diablo, and I'll quest for 1 to 1, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw a turn, and I will go ahead and ink Big Kit, and I'll play Mr. Smee, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw a turn. I'm going to go ahead and ink a crab, and I'm going to spend the 3 to play Pull Lever, and I think, hang on, how many do you have? 6. I'm going to draw 2 cards, and I will quest for 2 to 3. And I will pass turn. Okay. I will draw a turn. And I'm going to go ahead and ink an Anna and spend 3 for Alice. Go ask Alice when she's 10 feet tall. I will actually pass turn. I will see that come from the sun. Okay, I'm going to draw a turn. And I am going to ink a Diablo, and I'll spend 4 for Genie. Draw a card. And I will quest 4/2 to 5, and I'll pass turn. Okay, I'm going to draw a turn. I am going to ink a kit, and I'm going to spend 4 for Pluto, and I will quest for 5 because I'm going to give +1 and ward to. Actually, no. No, I'm not. I'm actually going to give ward to the bodyguard and sacrifice the extra lore this turn, and I will pass turn. And Mr. Smith's going to take 1 damage. Okay, let's see what these guys can do here. I'm going to drop a turn. Card count 4. I'm going to have Genie sing Friends. Draw 2. I will ink and Ursula, and then I'm going to spend 3 to play Prince John. I'll go ahead and swing into Pluto. And Pluto takes 3 from Challenger. I'll go ahead and also swing into Diablo into Pluto as well. Take 1 and draw a card on the banish. And I'll pass turn. I'm going to draw a turn. And then I am going to. I'll go ahead and ink a Pete, and I'm going to go ahead and spend 5 for a Cogsworth. And then I will quest for 1, 2. I'm going to add ward and bodyguard to Pluto. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4 plus 6 equals 10. And I will end turn. And Smee, actually, I don't take anything from that one. The Smee actually stays at 1 because it's got resist +1. And pass turn. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and draw for turn. I will. Let's see. I'm going to ink a Diablo. And I will spend 3 for pull the lever, make you discard a card. And then I will spend 3 to play pull the lever. I'll make you discard another card. Let's do that. And then I will. Let's see. Quest for 2 to 7. Oh, and I should draw a card for each card step. Did I already do that? Oh no, I didn't do for. Yeah, I didn't do it for this turn actually. Draw for turn. Draw for John. Draw for John. And I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn. Anything else? Okay, draw Drop turn. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and spend 5 for Bagheera in Bodyguard. I will go ahead and quest for 8 to 18. Ward and Bodyguard are on this one, but I still got a Bodyguard out in front. I'll pass turn. Don't think there's a way out of this one, unless of course some hijinks happen. I'm gonna drop a turn. Well, the most I can do probably is ink. Have John sing Sudden Shell just to at least get that out. And I think the only other thing I can do is I'm gonna spend 3 to play Friends on the Other Side, draw 2. Ah, there was the card, but it's too late. I wanted that one, but it just didn't come out. So, it looks like Blue Steel retains its top seed here in, well, Orem, but I guess also the Nerdstrom household once I go back home. So, the house champion reigns supreme once again over Emerald Amethyst, proving that, well, at least in this game, doesn't matter how many upgrades have come along for Emerald Amethyst, it still loses to the top dog in all of the Nerdstrom household. So, don't count Blue Steel out. There's still a way to make this thing viable, even in a meta that doesn't really accept it. So yeah, there's still a possibility of it working. And again, I've been using this one for about 2 sets now, and I do really like this Blue Steel deck. With the Ward package, I think it works great for me. I have a really good, strong connection with this one, and I'm looking forward to continuing to competing here, and not just in Seattle, but also in Orem. So, yeah, good deck, good job. Props to Emerald Amethyst. I still like this deck. I still need a lot of refining in order to make this, in order to kind of play it really well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining us on this special Orem Hotel episode of Playing Against Myself. Until next time, my name is Nerdstrom, and I'm reminding you that just because I play against myself, it doesn't mean you have to. Go out, make new friends, and let's get nerdy.